Shalom. All praises, honor, and glorification unto our mighty, marvelous, and wonderful power. Call Halaim La Allahayanawa Yahweh Bahashim, Yahweh Shai Bahashim, Rakak Wadash. Double honors unto the elders and apostles of Great Millstone whom rule well, and who are great examples toward younger brethren. Salutations as well as health and wellness unto the hopeful elect of Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai scattered across the earth. This is your brother Allah coming to you with another lesson. And the title of this lesson will be, The Lord is about to silence the earth. Fear of the Lord will be reestablished. Right? And, Lord willing, this lesson will be a quick hit and straight to the point. And Lord willing, the elect of Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai be edified. So let's get right into it, starting at the book of 2nd Esdras, the 9th chapter, and verse 1. And it reads, He answered me then and said, Measure thou the time diligently in itself, and when thou seest part of the signs pass, which I have told thee before, then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. Therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world, then shalt thou well understand that the Most High spake of those things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning. For like as all that is made in the world hath the beginning and the end is manifest, even so the times also of the highest have plain beginnings and wonder and powerful works, and endings and effects and signs. Right? And we're in the time of the endings and effects and signs. Right? So let's see now. Let me go to the book of 2nd Esdras, the 6th chapter, verse 18. And it reads, and it said, matter of fact, I may start up a bit. Let me see. Salakia, hold tight. Salakia. All right, I'll start at verse 11. And it reads, I answered then and said, O Lord, that bearest rule, if I have found favor in thy sight, I beseech thee, shew thy servant the end of thy tokens, whereof thou shewedest me part the last night. So he answered and said unto me, Stand up upon thy feet, and hear a mighty sounding voice. And it shall be as it were a great motion, but the place where thou standest shall not be moved. And therefore when it speaketh, be not afraid, for the word is of the end, and the foundation of the earth is understood. And why? Because the speech of these things trembleth and is moved, for it knoweth that the end of these things must be changed. And it happened that when I had heard it, I stood up upon my feet, and hearkened, and behold, there was a voice that spake, and the sound of it was like the sound of many waters. And it said, Behold, the days come, that I will begin to draw nigh and to visit them that dwell upon the earth. See? And, the result of that visiting of the Lord will be silence, man. The Lord is going to silence the earth by way of judgment, death, bloodshed, tribulation, trial. Right? So on and so forth, famine, plague, Right? And that brings me to 2nd Esdras 15:5. And it reads, Behold, saith the Lord, I will bring plagues upon the world, the sword, famine, death, and destruction. For wickedness hath exceedingly polluted the whole earth, and their hurtful works are fulfilled. You see? Right? So let me see. Let me get this. Ecclesiasticus, the 16th chapter, starting at verse 18. Let me check where we're at. Okay. All right, this is the book of Ecclesiasticus, chapter 16 and verse 18. And it reads, Behold, the heaven and the heaven of heavens, the deep and the earth, and all that is therein is, Salaki, and all that therein is, shall be moved when he shall visit. The mountains also and the foundations of the earth shall be. The mountains also and foundations of the earth be shaken with trembling when the Lord looketh upon them. See? So let's see. So let me go back to 2nd Esdras, the 15th chapter. And I'll read starting at verse 14. And it reads, Woe to the world and them that dwell therein, for the sword and their destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up and fight against another, and swords in their hands. For there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power. A man shall desire to go into a city, and shall not be able. For because of their pride the city shall be troubled, the houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid. A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword, and spoil their goods because of lack of bread, because of the lack of bread, and for great tribulation. Right? Salakia. All right, so now let me see. Let's get 2nd Esdras, the 16th chapter. We could start up top. Let me see. All right, we'll start right here. This is 2nd Esdras, the 16th chapter, verse 14. And it reads, Behold, the plagues are sent, and shall not return again until they come upon the earth. The fire is kindled and shall not be put out till it consume the foundation of the earth. Like as an arrow which is shot of a mighty archer returneth not backward, even so the plagues that shall be sent upon earth shall not return again. Woe is me, who will deliver me in those days? And see, right, the Lord, of course, is the source of deliverance overall. But we're going to see that, we're going to see that in the days to come. Verse 18, the beginnings of sorrows and great mournings, the beginning of famine and great death, the beginning of wars, and the power shall stand in fear, the beginning of evils. What shall I do when these evils shall come? Behold, famine and plague, tribulation and anguish are sent as scourges for amendment. But for all these things they shall not turn from their wickedness, nor be always mindful of the scourges. Behold, victuals shall be so good cheap upon earth that they shall think themselves to be in good case. And even then shall evils grow upon earth, sword, famine, and great confusion. For many of them that dwell upon earth shall perish of famine, and the other that escape the hunger shall the sword destroy. Right? And the dead shall be cast out as dung, and there shall be no man to comfort them. For the earth shall be wasted, and the city shall be cast down. There shall be no man left to till the earth and to sow it. The trees shall give fruit, and who shall gather them? The grapes shall ripen, and who shall tread them? For all places shall be desolate of men. Right? So that one man shall desire to see another and to hear his voice. And we could end out on that. You know, the point is pretty much made. Right? The Lord is going to visit silence the earth. So, you know, with that, Lord willing, you were edified. Once again and forever, all praises, honor, and glorification unto our mighty, marvelous, and wonderful power. Call Halaim La Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai Ba'Shem Rakak Wadash. Double honors unto the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, whom rule well once again. And salutations as well as health and wellness unto you since your Akim Wa Akwath. Lord willing, we be a part of the elect. See you in the next lesson, Lord willing. Wa Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai Ba'Bukshah Abba Shalom, DTA soon, and stay sharp.